Sides in this game have incredible talents in the front court. You get the feeling, Steve, that they'll be going back and forth all night long.
When you have versatile guys in the front court, they can take over the basketball game because no matter what, rebounding is a premium. And then you have these guys that can score, dribble, and pass. From the front court, if you have a talented big guy, he can impact the game, I think, even more than a guard.
Yeah, I agree. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Tobias Harris, Teodosic out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. Picked by Pachulia. Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors. Kicks it to Gallinari. He dishes it to Harris. Harris missing again.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Here's Green. Here's Durant. Drills the baseline jumper.
I mean, the most imposing mid-range jump shooter in the game. Durant has no trouble knocking those down.
There's the pick. Teodosic, the pass to Jordan. Feeds it to Harris. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Creating a size mismatch in close, that's the kind of thing you're working for.
Curry on the wing. Good. Curry's got 5 now.
Now he's one of the best of the business at scoring inside the paint. That is dangerous.
Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Offensive rebound. Jordan can't get it to go.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Baseline try. Curry's shot is off.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Gallinari against Durant. Shoots from the elbow. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleash chaos moment. Here's Teodosic. Outside Bradley. Jordan the screen. On defense, the Warriors. Here's Teodosic, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Milos Teodosic, one of the bigger names in basketball not to play in the NBA last season, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers brought him over from Europe to help kind of ease the loss of Chris Paul. He's a terrific playmaker who is one of the best passers in the world. And not young, but respected by many around the globe.
The first one falls.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
Lock at 6. Thompson inside the line, and no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Durant against Gallinari. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan sets the pick for Gallinari. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
First free throw is good.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size, has struggled because of health.
Gallinari hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
It's Durant on the wing. Gallinari covering. Pachulia kicks to Thompson. And here's Green outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now the pass to Teodosic. Outside Jordan. There's the pick. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Stephen Curry. Jordan, it's good on the putback.
We talk about effort from Jordan. He's doing that magnificently. He's a handful on the glass.
Durant with it. Right side Curry. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got his second bucket.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch and shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Teodosic. Jordan the screen for 3. Harris gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 5.
We know Harris is good off the dribble, now becoming equally adept at the catch and shoot.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Picked by Pachulia. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Green against Harris. Picked by Pachulia. Jumper off the screen. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Teodosic. Yep, that one goes.
That's where Jordan's at his best, right around the rim.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Jordan. Green passes to Pachulia. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Teodosic. Here's Gallinari. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, that's blocked. Another shot, and that's good for 2.
With a hand in his face, Gallinari showing great confidence and composure.
Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. The dish now to Pachulia. Durant just inside the line, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Gallinari kicks to Harris. Over Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Crazy for Tobias Harris after signing a massive $64 million contract in 2015. He was traded just a few months later. Doesn't happen like that very often.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There is so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
McCaw, he's checked in for Golden State. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Williams, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Austin Rivers in for Teodosic. Now here's Green. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
Here's Green. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. Well, for all the great things that Pachulia did for the Warriors last season, unfortunately, most fans will remember Kawhi Leonard hurting his ankle on Zaza's foot in the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, I don't think he did that intentionally. I know Zaza Pachulia. He just plays extremely hard. He's done a nice job for the Warriors, being that guy in the middle. Doesn't block shots, but he was huge for the Warriors.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Smitty, would you ever be interested in joining a team as a general manager or a personnel guy in a front office in the league?
I would, Kevin. I mean, I love everything about the game of basketball, and obviously played it, been in broadcasting. But a GM role is something I've always talked about, coaching, front office, whatever it may be. I'll be happy because I'm in the game of basketball. And then, Kevin, if I get that job, are you coming with me?
I'm always with you, by your side and ready to go. But let me ask you, when you were playing, Steve, did you consciously think, hey, someday I might be a coach, or I'd like to sit up in the stands and evaluate talent? Does it go through your mind in the throes in the middle of your career?
Yes, it does. And a lot of the guys, I would say my mentors, one was Lenny Wilkins. He did a fantastic job. Player coach at one time. I've talked a lot to him. My wife and Joe Dumar's wife are sisters, so me and Joe have a close relationship. Pat Riley, I picked the brains of the best, and hopefully one day I'll get that chance, and hopefully I'll make that move. But right now, I'm loving what I'm doing.
The former Sixth Man of the Year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter, uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
Rivers against Curry. Green, the screen, stolen by Rivers. This is to Williams. Back to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pick by Harrell. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Rivers passes to Thornwell. Pick by Harrell. Puts up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's McCall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks to Green. Over Harrell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Clippers in the lead. Williams kicks to Rivers. Pass to Williams. Johnson sends the screen for Williams. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. That one goes. Count it. That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Here's Thornwell. He feeds it to Rivers. Johnson the screen. Johnson sends the screen for Williams. Clock at 4. Thornwell can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Durant the pass to McCaw. The feed now to Curry. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for McCaw. Curry against Rivers. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5.
These shots are the ones that separate Thompson from the rest of the pack. An elite shooter.
Pick by Harrell. Here's Thornwell. Defended by Durant. And Thornwell gets it to go.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
Curry kicks to Durant. No good on the 3. The Clippers trail. Here's Thornwell. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rivers with it. Now Green defending. Rivers dishes to Harrell. Now Durant. 7 points in the game. Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. He's got 14.
With the defense hanging all over him, Stephen Curry is still able to score.
Williams for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too, not saying I don't. But they're both fans and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen...
Oh, did you see that? Just some grown man strength from Thompson there. His ability to shake off hard hits and still drain shots is admirable.
Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
You have to be cautious when guarding Thompson. He is so crafty at getting to the stripe.
Clippers trail by 3. Williams passes to Harrell. Back to Williams. Wallace a screen. And here is Williams. Picked by Harrell. Shot off the screen, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
That's tipped. Warriors leading by 3. McGee a screen, and a wide open look for Iguodala. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thompson against Williams. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Passes it to McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Picked by Harrell. And they get it. And it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 8 points.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision. Takes it himself.
Livingston kicks it to West. McGee a screen. Feeds to Iguodala. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Johnson, expanding his range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Shoots from 14. No good. In and out. Off the rim. Clippers trail by 4. Johnson outside. Pick by Harrell. Off the pick. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Timeout.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And they say it's a players' league, but we know great coaching makes a difference as well. And Steve, what was a moment in your career where you really were impressed with what a coach had done in practice, a game, whenever?
Coaches make a difference. We obviously understand, like you said, it's a players' league. The players go out and play, but you got to have leadership. And when you have great leadership to go along with great players and great people, you have a chance to win. You might not always win it, but you feel good going through the process. I've had some great ones, and some to stick out. Lenny Wilkins in Atlanta. Talking about a great coach, a great person. And Greg Popovich. To get a chance to play for those two guys has been phenomenal. And I can always look back on some of the things they did. And a lot of moments, Kevin, off the court more than on the court.
Interesting. Well said. Durant's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors leading. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Here's Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harris dishes to Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Bradley's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Livingston passes to Thompson. Shoots over Bradley. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 10.
That's also part of Thompson's game, the mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
Harris with it. Guarded now by Durant. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Iguodala. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
Thompson uses those long arms to bother his man there. Got to hang on to the ball tight around him.
Wallace kicks to Bradley. Jordan sets the pick for Bradley. And it's Gallinari missing. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee. And the Warriors lead by 5.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Wallace kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Gallinari on the wing. Jordan the screen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Los Angeles on D, trailing by 5. There's the screen. Livingston kicks to Thompson. McGee is screen on Bradley. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris kicks to Bradley. They grab their own miss. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
You better get a body on him. When Jordan gets under the rim like that, he'll hurt you and the rim.
Kicks to Livingston. It's taken away by Wallace. A finish. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Gallinari outside. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for JaVale McGee. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Teodosic just checked in. Here's Teodosic. Here's Harris. Jordan the screen. Jordan with the screen on Durant. Clock at 6. Harris inside. Defended by Durant. Harris misses.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster.
Jordan the screen. Stolen by Thompson. Harris against Durant. He dishes it to Curry. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And the Warriors not just re-signing their own free agents, they went out and got some other guys. Omri Caspi and Swaggy P. Hard to believe, but they might be even better than last year.
Just 5 to shoot. Harris missing again.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Bradley. Jordan sets the pick for Bradley. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Green against Jordan. Now Curry. He's got 17. Back to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in 1 quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the 4th quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
Rivers, he's checked in for Bradley. The pass to Harris. Shot to stop the drought. Second shot opportunity. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
That's all you can do if you're the defense. But even when you get a hand in DeAndre's face, he can still bury it.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gallinari passes to Harris. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
And Tobias Harris, the former Tennessee Volunteer. You would think a player who has been so efficient, Steve, on offense his whole career wouldn't have bounced around as much as he has.
It is surprising how much he's changed teams. Always a factor on offense, and he doesn't need many touches. If I'm a coach, I love to have him as an option.
That's good from Harris.
The Clippers with another early playoff exit last season. You still have to like the core of this team. Window might be closing, but they're always competitive.
And the Warriors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And Steve, tough to lose Chris Paul, but what do you like with this new roster in Los Angeles with the Clippers?
Well, Kevin, they did sign Danilo Gallinari. That gives them some size and shooting on the perimeter. They added depth in the backcourt without Chris Paul. They added Patrick Beverley and others. They'll look to do it by committee.
And he makes all 3.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 7. Harris outside. Gallinari passes to Teodosic. The dish to Harris. Jordan the screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Teodosic. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Back to Jordan. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Green, the screen. Here's Durant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Durant's got 9.
You know, it's not just his size, it's his touch. When KD gets inside, you can practically count it.
Dishes it to Harris. Jordan with the screen on Green. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with the strong move for the potential +1.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Jordan. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Teodosic. That's good from Harris. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding, one of the better teams in our league.
Harrell setting the pick for Johnson. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Johnson.
You know, Wes Johnson, the former 4th overall pick, has never lived up to that draft position. But he'll give you some solid minutes in short bursts.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Thornwell's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And for Johnson, he does have great length, which is his biggest asset as a player. Steve, very disruptive on the defensive end with that reach.
Yeah, it helps him. I mean, that extra length helps him at the rim as well, offensively and defensively. Wingspan over 7 feet as a 6'7" player. That's nice. Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rivers with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Johnson kicks to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Iguodala kicks to Durant. Over Johnson. Can't capitalize on the good screen. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, if you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust, extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor spacing.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Gallinari is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Bradley. And it's Teodosic in at the point. And the basket by Curry.
If you're the defense, you have to respect Stephen Curry off picks. He doesn't need much room, just an inch, and he'll fire.
Teodosic, the pass to Bradley. He kicks it to Gallinari from past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson. Green with a screen on Bradley. Thompson for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Inside, Harris fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The big 3 in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors. You played against a lot of incredible teams during your terrific career. Which team was the most intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
You know, I would say it was later in their career, but intimidation was a factor. When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys. But I think from a sheer talent, it was the Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. They would come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those two teams were the two teams I would think was most intimidating.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
Because of his versatility, Tobias Harris can score in a number of ways, and tonight it's been in volume.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson, over Harris. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Buries it from three-point range.
This is why Clay is so difficult to defend. He can stop on a dime and pop it in your eye.
Jordan the screen. Harris kicks to Jordan. Over Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented.
Take a break.
He may be the best athlete in the league.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, he's standing 6'11", 265 pounds. DeAndre Jordan remains an absolute force in this league, a big guy who is hard to contain.
He's off on the second.
And for DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't do a lot of things on the floor, but what he does do, he does extremely well, in my opinion. One of the best dunkers and finishers inside. He's also a fantastic rebounder on both ends.
The Clippers trail. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
For a guy who's much more natural shooting the long two, Bradley's worked hard to increase his range.
Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. It's Curry with the drive. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And with Jordan, it's not a knock to say he doesn't do too much. You know, Steve, he knows exactly what he's got to do and how to execute it. He's very much a classic center.
Yeah, he is. He's a throwback center, and he stays within himself. But what he does at an elite level is rim protection, rebounding, and finishing.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They set the pick. Thompson passes to Durant. Over Harris. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pass to Teodosic. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He feeds it to Curry. And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Harris misses.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris. You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
That free throw, no good.
And the former Spartan Green continued to improve his role over time. A forward-thinking player who keeps adding to his game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Curry with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Green with a screen on Bradley. Clock at 6. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Klay Thompson is like a microwave. He can heat up in a hurry.
Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Harris a screen on Green. Wallace outside. The feed now to Harris. They need this, and he sinks the layup. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Curry dishes to Durant. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one. The one thing about the way Durant played last season that stood out to me was his defense. Showed that he is more than just a plus defender, showed he's a great defender, was instrumental in what the Warriors were able to do.
That's good from Durant. And all the things that make Durant so incredible on the offensive end help him on the defensive side as well, Steve. His length and lateral mobility can erase a lot of mistakes.
Well, Kevin, a career high in block shots for him last season, but that doesn't tell the whole story. You don't think of him as a rim protector, but that is what he was. Durant doesn't get enough credit for his impact on that side of the ball.
On defense, the Warriors. Wallace kicks to Harris. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Harris with it. Now Green defending. Here's Wallace. Not really his range, and it's off target. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Green. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
Well, you knew the Clippers would be hit hard in free agency. Losing both Paul and Redick kind of changes the outlook of the team. But still, I think they're going to be solid. And one that I expect to make the postseason, but I don't think that we can label them as a contender.
Green with a screen on Rivers. The screen from Thompson. Curry passes to Durant. Gallinari with the steal. Rivers gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. And Greg with the moves, the era of Lob City, it looks like it's officially over.
Yeah, and it was a fun run, but the team just, one couldn't stay healthy, and they had some bad luck, let's face it, in the postseason. Entertaining group to watch, no doubt about it, but now we start the new era in Clipperland.
Bradley dishes to Rivers. Jordan with a screen on Green. Here's Rivers. He doesn't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green. Durant kicks to Pachulia. Golden State moving the ball around, and Green gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the paint, Pachulia with the steal. Open shot, Thompson. That one bounces around and comes back out.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Passes it to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Wallace with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Jordan the screen. Bradley, that's for 2. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Count it. 18 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Thornwell, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Williams in for Wallace. It's tipped. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 22 points for Steph Curry. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3 quarters. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
Golden State on D. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Williams. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Here's Williams. Shoots over Livingston. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
To the left wing. Feeds it to Williams. Kicks to Rivers. Johnson the screen. Williams outside. Offensive rebound. Harrell. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. He dishes it to McGee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a season it was for JaVale McGee. Found his calling as a big man off the bench who brings energy. Perfect role for him, and he thrived on a fantastic team.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he makes the first. And for McGee, he was almost out of the league. His teams didn't trust him on the floor, but he made the most of his chance with the Warriors, Steve, and succeeded.
You know, Kevin, it worked out well for both sides. JaVale McGee completely revitalized his career. Defensively, he blocked shots, controlled the paint, and I was very surprised. He was good on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from McGee.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Right side, Williams. Here's Thornwell. He's covered by Iguodala.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
West a screen on Rivers. Steve, with the way Curry has transformed this Warrior team into perennial title contenders, the MVP awards and all the hardware, how soon is it before you start the conversation of where Steph Curry falls among the all-time greats?
Well, Kevin, I would love to start that conversation with most players when their career is over or close to being over. Curry has an unbelievable resume, but I will say, as of right now, I can say he's the best shooter of all time. NBA champion, multiple award-winning MVP. Now it's just about longevity for him.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the Clippers call time here.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
.137 left to play in the third. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan the screen.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? And how do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich's attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things. But the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny, funny, funny.
And there's the pass to West. Curry kicks to McGee. Over Jordan. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Williams. Now the dish to Rivers. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. Pass to West. Dishes it to Iguodala. They set the pick from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by McGee. 27 points for Steph Curry.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Jordan the screen. Rivers passes to Jordan. Steph Curry with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Iguodala outside. And McGee kicks to Livingston. Iguodala with a screen on Williams. And here's Livingston. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. That doesn't mean you got it. Shoot it. But if somebody's open, you give it to them. Hey, right here. Make your run one step at a time.
And obviously hoping for better team basketball. Doc Rivers really laying it out to his guys.
And it's about maximizing each possession, running your offense all the way through until you find a good shot.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. West is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Livingston in at the 1. Thompson outside. Now here's Iguodala. Defense right on him. Can't connect from short range.
Uh-oh. He misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Thornwell. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the paint, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pick by West. Livingston with it. 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
A different look for the Clippers. Tobias Harris comes in for Johnson, and it's Gallinari in for Thornwell. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Clock at 2. Thompson for the triple. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Williams. Jordan sets the pick for Williams. Gallinari against McGee. And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. Here's Williams. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he can hit the 3. He can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. And the Warriors get it back. Thompson outside. He feeds it to West. Over Harris. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And the Clippers call time here. And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Shoots off the screen. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 13. Now, here's Thompson. Pick by West. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 25 points.
The patience from Thompson there, allowing the shot to develop inside. Outstanding at letting the game come to him.
Teodosic, the pass to Harris. Here's Teodosic. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Timeout called the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pick by West. They set the screen. Thompson for the triple. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And that's now 28 points for Klay Thompson.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Livingston. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Draymond is such a multi-talented player. He continues to develop his drive to the basket. Well, you watch the all-around game of Shaun Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Green. And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Shaun Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game. It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
West against Bradley. Jordan the screen. Shot clock at 6. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is what Avery likes. It's where he feels most comfortable, the in-between area.
Iguodala kicks it to West. There's a screen. Back to Iguodala. Thompson against Gallinari. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And Gallinari kicks to Bradley. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 15. Iguodala, he's open. That's short off the rim.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Bradley kicks to Harris. Gallinari dishes to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. Durant's checked in for Golden State. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Every so often, Steve, Andre Iguodala will dial it back to when he was younger and remind you of what he once was, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the most athletic players in the league. Now he usually saves that for big moments or when the team needs him to be that kind of player.
You're so right. You remember last season when Kevin Durant went down, Iguodala played fantastic basketball in Durant's absence. You almost felt like Iguodala is holding back until he's needed the most. See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Green. He kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Teardrop shot. Bradley with some nice D. Clippers trail by 13. Harris passes to Teodosic. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Thompson. The putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Harris kicks to Gallinari. Jordan sets the pick for Gallinari to the paint, off the screen, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Green, the screen. Durant kicks to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
There's a screen. Teodosic, the pass to Harris, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's Teodosic. Jordan the screen. Harris outside. Jordan with the screen on Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Here's Teodosic. The shot misses. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 16. They get the rebound. Green, no luck.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Outside Bradley, shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Thompson for the triple. Drills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Jordan sets the pick for Bradley. Here's Gallinari. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Doc Rivers, Steve, a coach who has one of the rare distinctions of being traded from one team to another. This, of course, happened when the Celtics traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers.
I mean, Kevin, this was so odd. Doc Rivers was worth a first-round draft pick in the 2015 draft for the Clippers. Rivers asked to be moved as he didn't want to go through the rebuilding process with the Celtics had in front of them.
That free throw good from Gallinari. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 17. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Teodosic grabs the miss. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And it's Gallinari again missing. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. There's a screen. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. Now Curry. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Harris.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Clippers trail by 15. To the left wing. To the inside. Durant with the steal. And here is Curry. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the 3-point line. He can hit that with his eyes closed.
Jordan the screen. Jordan with the screen on Durant. Here's Teodosic. It's blocked. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Pachulia tips it back in. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Count that one. 30 points for Tobias Harris.
Lofty arc on that jumper helps Harris convert in the face of pressure.
Feeds it to Curry. .131 left to play in the final quarter. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Klay Thompson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on them.
Here's Gallinari. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
West is checked in for the Warriors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Picked by Pachulia. Durant, the pass to McCaw. Back to Durant. Over Wallace. And that one's good. Durant.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Wallace kicks to Rivers. 20 seconds left in the 4th. Takes the 13-footer, and Pachulia pulls it down. Here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Klay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to him. I just catch him fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.